Hi there, welcome back to the garage. We're back on the CityBug today. The little Peugeot 107 is going to be getting a bit of this juice on there. This is the Aqua Steel. I said in the previous video, the resurrection project is well underway. We're going to get underneath and we're going to clean down all the crap from under there. It's been stood for a year. It's got loads of dirt and dust and debris and rust, flaky bits underneath. Off the subframes, we need to give it a wide brushing down and coat it in this. This is Aqua Steel PVA with chemicals in there to get into the rust, and it will convert the rust back to a metal. So yeah, it's really good stuff. I'll put links in the description for it. So yeah, let's get on. Let's get the bug in the air, get the wheels off, get painting and cleaning. Let's go for it.
We'll get the two jacks out. I've got the Viva one for this side and the Sealer one for the other side, both low entry. Links are in the description for all this stuff if you're interested. Cracking pair of jacks though, really good. Let's get it up in the air. Makes life so much easier. Get it nice and high. We'll have that wheel off. Got the old Milwaukee gun there. Bang that off. It's always easier when you've got the kit. What a tool that is. I do love it. It's fantastic. Got the video on these ATS cut wheels if you're interested. And fitment of all wheels. Got loads of all the fitment sizes, all the ET offsets and everything. It's a cracking video if you want to thinking about putting some wheels on your car. We'll get the airline in there, blow out all the dust, all the crap that's down the back of them discs and in the suspension. There's leaves and all sorts in there. Look, loads of stuff. This is mainly rust in here at the minute though, just rusty debris. It's just been safe stuff for such a long while. We'll get the wire brush out. And we're just going to brush off any loose crud that's on there. Just loosen up all that rusty flakes. We're going to go over everything. To be fair, I'm going to do calipers. I'm going to do the suspension leg. I'm going to try and get us into the hub. Got the bottom arms there. We'll give them a good scrub. We'll do the drive shafts. Yeah, give them a clean. Just getting off the loose stuff. Once that's off, we can use the Aqua Steel just to go over it all, and that'll tidy it all up, seal it up nicely. Get rid of all them rusty bits which we don't want. Bit tricky getting in here, but again we're not going to go too crazy. I'm not looking for perfection. I'm just wanting to get rid of the loose stuff, and then we can get the paint in there, get the treatment on it, and hopefully it should make it look a bit shinier and more lovely. I think it needs to work a bit harder, this bloke. A bit lackadaisical. That's more like it. Come on, boy, crack on. We've got plenty to do. Plenty of scrubbing and painting. We ain't got all day. We'll give it another good blowing off there. Get rid of all the loose crap that I've just created. It's coming up quite nice. I'm pretty pleased with how it's looking so far. Right, I've got the Aqua Steel. Give it a shake. This stuff puts a PVA coating over everything, and it's got an inhibitor in it which will convert the rust back to metal, makes everything go black and shiny and lovely. Puts a nice plastic coating over it once it's dried, and should stop it going rusty again. Don't need too much in there. Put links in the description for the stuff. Jenolite is another one that's the same product, very similar. Got the little throwaway brushes, these Silverline throwaway brushes, and we can whack this even on the caliper, make the caliper look nice. So we just brush it on. Flipping heck, he thinks he's Picasso. Come on, get a move on. Enjoying yourself too much. Come on, let's work a bit harder. It goes on really nice, and I have to say this Aqua Steel, it goes a long way. It really does. You know, you don't need a great deal in your jug to cover quite a lot of ground. Beauty of this stuff as well is it's over paintable. So if you want to give it a coat of something a different colour, once it's gone off and gone dry, you can do. You can put cellulose, you can put acrylic paint over the top of this stuff. Doesn't matter. It's amazing. Right, let's get this suspension leg looking nice. Oh, see how tatting on that is at the minute. We're soon going to get this looking good.
In the back bed, I show you what happens. Pass me the mic and I'll show you with action. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn
Right, let's get round to this front leg.
let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you can never own. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you can never own. So fight and die for the things you know you love. Do what you think is right and see life do what you want. So fight and die for the things you know you love. Do what you think is right and see life do what you want. So give me all the scars, I'm a human being. Cover them with tattoos so you can't see. Knew it from the start, you had problems with me and the things I could be, I just wish I had seen. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you can never own. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to
There we go, we've got a really good coating on there. I think we've just about nailed everything on this side. And let's have a quick peek around the other side as well, make sure we've not left anything out. I think we're about there, aren't we? And you can see it going off already, starting to put that sheen on everything. Sealing it up. The caliper's gone a little bit white on there. That's just where the chemicals have started to react with the metal of the caliper. It's not a problem. Like I say, dry it off, and we're going to overpaint them anyway. Everything else should go, you know, oh, a little jet flew over. Should go pretty nice and sheeny, a bit black and nice. Paint for the caliper. So what we got? We've got some of this stuff. E-Tech. Enamel caliper paint. High temperature and all the rest of it. This will do the job. A bit of blue, what do you reckon? Should look nice. Even get a brush with it. We'll spin that around towards us. Give us something to work with. The Aqua Steel's gone off nicely now. We'll give it a stir. And, oh, it's a bit blue. What do you reckon? Oh, you fighter. Look at that. Yeah, I think it's okay. A bit darker would maybe have been better, but yeah, at least you'll know it's on there. Look at that. Look at it go. Oh, he thinks it's Picasso again. Come on, get it on. Get it on. Let's whack it on. And because I've got that Aqua Steel on there, it's really going on nicely. It's sticking to that lovely. It's like a nice primer. And that's gone on really well. I'm really pleased with how that's looking. One. We'll spin the steering over and we can do this side as well then. Again, giving ourselves a bit of room there. Look, get at it. Again, this paint is just not going down. It's you'd be able to paint the old car with it, I reckon. There's loads in there. What else can I paint with it? What do you reckon? That's not bad. Just a quick 5 minutes with the paintbrush. Don't they look lovely? We'll pop the lid back on the paint. We'll straighten the steering up and then get the wheel back on again. I think we're not too far away on the front end there. Look how nice that suspension leg looks now. Really clean. Really pleased with that. We'll stick a bit of alu grease on the threads. Just we're going to be taking these wheels on and off a few times over the next couple of weeks, so we'll stick some grease on those just so they won't damage the threads up. Also with these wheel bolts, they do go through the hub quite far. They come out the back, so they do get corrosion on the ends of the threads. They are slightly longer than the original nuts. But yeah, they've gone on nicely now. Look, beautiful. Let them down. Let's get the back end up in the air. Move to the back. Crack on with the rear. Get them two jacks under there again. Get it up. Get them wheels off the back. We're going to do the same for this. Just give it a good blowing down. Clean it off. Get rid of all the crud that's in there. Oh my god, look at the dust coming out of there. Yeah, just brush it down. Get rid of some of that loose that's on there. There's no major bodywork problems. It's just surface rust. So we're just going to whack this on again. Make it look absolutely lovely. And again, this is only the second time I filled the pot, and I've only put in a couple of inches in the bottom of the pot. That exhaust ain't looking very good though. That back box was only 18 months old. I mean, how crap is that? Look how rusty it is already. I know they're only cheap, but they don't last anymore. We'll get plenty around this side. This is where the heat from the exhaust has really sort of damaged the paintwork underneath there and caused a bit of rust and corrosion. But this stuff will soon sort that out.
So I've painted all anything that's looking a little bit rusty. Get them wheels back on again.
That's going to be super, because that'll just protect that, keep that rust away in the future, all around the suspension mounts and all that kind of thing. Not that they're really corroded, but it's just a surface rust. It just don't look good. So that's really gone on nicely. That has. That Aqua Steel is amazing.
Now I've watched this video back on my editing and I'm thinking, I wish I'd have put a bit more under there. The axle looks like it could have done with a coating as well. So guess what? I put the wheels back on. The following day, they're coming back off again. I'm going to put a bit more on. I'm going to do that whole back beam and everything. Let's get cracking on it. Let's whiz them off and do some more. Like I say, the following day, let's whip these wheels back off again. And let's get it on. Come on. That whole rear beam, it just needed doing, didn't it? I wasn't happy when I saw it on the screen. I thought, nah, you got to get that rear beam coated. It ain't going to take long, another 20 minutes or so. I'm just going to get in the side there, bottoms of the shocks, all the way down that spring hangers and everything, give it a good coating. Makes such a difference. So yeah, let's get it on. While we've got it in the pot, let's just cover it up. Let's go with it. And it needed doing, look. Oh, get it on there, get it on. It's going to look so nice and shiny under there by the time we're finished. Ready for its MOT next week. There it is, all on. We'll just let that dry again. Let it go off and it'll just give us that nice shiny sheen. Treat all that rusty bits and stop it coming back. So yeah, it should be good for another good few years. And this is the front end. This is what it's looking like at the minute. You can see that's got into all them rusty spots, treated it, sealed it, looking nice when we compare it to what it looked like before. I mean, look at that shocker, look.
Those cheeky little blue calipers now, look. They look just lovely through the wheels. Well, I hope you've enjoyed that one. It's been a cracking job. Really enjoyed doing that. It's a bit of fun, you know, bit of paint on the calipers as well. Cleaned it down. We managed to get plenty of this underneath, so it's going to stop that corrosion, stop that rust, really look after the underside of the car. If it's been any use, if you've enjoyed the video, drop me a little thumbs up, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. MOT's coming soon.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.